Good evening. My name is Richard Feller, and welcome to another episode of In the Moment. Tonight, we're going to be looking at uh, my father's business, and we're going to be continuing to my reading, and we're following the chapter 2, Jesus, my son. And we're going to pick it up over right where I'm going to start. Okay. And welcome aboard, everybody. And let's go. I went down to Capernaum with my mother, brothers, and disciples. There we stayed for a few days and drew closer together. Come, my family, come over here, my disciples. Sit by my side. My kingdom is always advancing towards everyone. However, not all are aware to receive it. Battles will take place as light from my word sets all men free, and then there will be affection, worship towards me. For all who come into my view, my words will push back the darkness of those who let me. Come, draw closer to my being, which is of an eternal nature. My being establishes the pattern of life. It is order. It is my order that joins us by filling time in with my eternal nature. My substance is sewn into the fabric of time. The way a shuttle beam passes through the loom, sanity will also be pulled into position. All sanity is put together by my light, which cannot be put out, and is joined and is joining all who believe to that which is of the world, to me and my Father. My life is able to take death's place. My word is stitched as light into the darkness of man's fallen mind, where demons try to spin webs and confuse choices by projecting images as to what I am not. All lies come out of the darkness into my light, so that what is false will be exposed. Then I arose, and turning to them, I stated further, my sweet eternal life has a taste which differs from the devil and what he has to offer. As his maze of blind madness will be revealed. My way opens to show the way out. It is here my redemption is first received and finally embraced. All captives are set free to repay good for evil. In my name, the darkness is forced back. Only I have the power to save. It is not found among men, nor is it within man. Let my confidence be found within you, and then you will truly know me to be your deliverer. Then we departed. Later that day, when evening came, I said to my disciples, let us cross over to the other side. Leaving the crowd behind, we got into the boat and shoved off. There were also other boats with us on the water. A furious squall came up, and the waves broke over the boat so that it was nearly swamped. I was in the stern, sleeping on a cushion, when my disciples woke me, saying, "Master, help us. Don't you care if we drown?" Say, I now had become the focus which kept them from their fears. I got up, rebuked the wind, and said to the waves, "Quiet, be still." Then the wind calmed down, and it was completely calm. Then the wind calmed down, it was completely calm. I turned to my disciples who were looking right at me. "Why are you so afraid? Do you have no faith?" They were terrified and asked each other, "Who is this? Even the wind and the waves obey him." We went across the lake to the region of the Gerasenes. When I got out of the boat, a man with an evil spirit came from the tombs to meet me. My eyes rested on this man who lived among the tombs, who no one could bind anymore, not even with chains, for he had often been chained hand and foot, but he tore the chains apart and broke the irons on his feet. No one was strong enough to subdue him anymore. Night and day among the tombs and in the hills he would cry out and cut himself with stones. When he saw me from a distance, he ran towards me, and when he approached, he fell on his knees and worshipped me. Then they shouted at the top of his voice, "What do you want with me, Jesus, the Son of the Most High God? Swear to God that you won't torture me." Then I asked him, "What is your name?" "My name is Legion, for we are many." Then they begged me again and again not to send them out into the abyss. A large herd of pigs was feeding on a nearby hillside. The demons begged me, sending us among the pigs. Send us among the pigs. Allow us to go into them. I gave them permission, and the evil spirits came out and went into the pigs. The herd, about 2,000 in number, rushed down the steep bank and were drowned. Those tending the pigs ran off and reported it in the town and the countryside. The people came out to see what had happened. When they looked to me and saw the man that had been possessed by the legion of demons sitting there clothed and in his right mind, they became afraid. Those who saw it gave an account to the people of what had happened to the demon-possessed man and told about the pigs as well. Then the people began to plead with me to leave their region. I respectfully took leave, for their fears kept them from my love. As I was getting into the boat, the man who had been demon-possessed begged to come with me, saying, "I will follow you wherever you go." I did not tell I'm sorry. I did not let him, but instead told him, "Go back home to your family and tell what God has done for you, and in so doing, you will be following me." So the man went back away and began to tell in the Decapolis what I had done for him. All the people were amazed. This has been Richard Feller. Thank you for joining me for tonight's reading. And I invite you again to visit my website at callingtoncastle.com. Everybody's welcome to come, and you can find out more about me there. And this is one of the precursor books to Callington Castle, the series that I wrote, and is being edited right now. And Callington Castle 1 is out, and it's a great read. It was rated in the top 2%, and in the top 2%, in the top 5% among publishing companies right now that's out there. And I just found out the news a little while ago, and I'm sharing it with you. I'm very excited about it. It's a real work of art, and the editing is phenomenal. And beautiful story, beautiful written. It's going to become a classic. Lord willing. This has been Richard Feller. Thank you for being with me again, and hopefully I brought you a little peace and a little love, and I gave you a little joy in sharing this story with you. Have a good evening.